Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the GBTC and the other coin, GBTC Grayscale and Ethereum Grayscale, right here, guys. Okay, so I'm on this Ethereum Grayscale. You can see I just went over a video on the fractal that Ethereum made just recently, and then the fractal from 2020. You can go back, watch the video that I made about that just a couple of videos back, and you have the same thing right here. So this is really for the Ethereum Grayscale is going to be seeing what's going to happen over here in the next couple weeks. Okay, it completed this 5-wave sequence here. Is it going to be making 3-wave moves out of here like this? Is it going to be making 3-wave moves out of here? Or is it going to just finally get out of there impulsively or something like that? So that's really going to make or break what's going to probably be going on with Ethereum, because this be an early warning shot, but it went all the way up, tested all the way back to low, maintained it, and what's it going to do over there? So this is the probably pretty good chart. Keep your eye on over the next 2 weeks or 30 days to make sure that it breaks or it doesn't break that. Because if it does, if it comes up and then does another wave down here like this, more than likely that'll be your early warning shot. What's going to be going on with Ethereum there? Same thing with Grayscale here, GBTC Grayscale. This is a GBTC chart, guys. I made some previous videos about this too. You want to pay attention to this chart because I think this is a significant trend that it is on. Okay. If it break this trend right here, okay, this is a long-term trend from 2018 that it's been maintaining, and it's like testing it right now. So the good news, there's good news. The good news is there is bullish divergence being formed. However, if you see daily, weekly candle bodies below this area, that's probably not going to be a good sign either. Just my take on it. But I was expecting it to go down a little bit more for a Grayscale just because I don't think it's done with its sequence right there. So come down and get all the way back down there to a fifth wave. You can see right here, it peaked, came down, and then it's making this bullish divergence down here. So you want to see at the end of the day, let me go back out to a 12-hour chart, let you guys see it. What is going to happen over here with Grayscale? Is it going to finally get out of there? Or is Ethereum Grayscale, let me go to a 3-day chart, going to be just keep going down, 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 down? That'll have your ultimate answer for Bitcoin, this chart, and then the Ethereum Grayscale will have your answer. Right now, both of these assets are testing the ultimate limits, like ultimate limits, in my opinion. So right now it's kind of like a flip of the quarter. What's it going to do? It's going to break it? Don't know. Heads or tails. Is it not going to, is it going to maintain it? Don't know. Heads or tails. That's really what's going to be doing over the next 2 or 3 weeks. What's going to happen right there, guys. So, part of me says, hey, it's testing the limits. It's going to be testing, get every single bull bearish. And then that's when the markets will eventually flip. It could stay in that area for weeks too, guys. You have to realize that. It stayed like GBTC was in this little area, like, from here, it was in July to, August. Like that little bit right there was 1 month and then just hanging out in there. It can do the same thing down here, kind of like what it did over here, November, and then it came back down a little bit lower all the way into February. Look at that right over there. You see that little area right there? That was 2 months, 2 months over there. It could do the same thing too. Now, the other thing is too, the reason why I do think that Bitcoin is going to be making another low. Okay. I'm going to take all this off. I'll show you here on the weekly chart, on the Binance chart. This massive spike in volume. And normally when you have the spike in the volume, you might have another lower low. Okay. So that happened over here. You can see back here in 18, you can't really see it, but there's the spike in volume on this leg, and then it finally came and made another lower low. So from that point in 18, it actually dropped another 14%, 14% from that low. So, like I was saying with GBTC, it could make it down another 14%, which is 14.6 to 14.9 area, guys. And that's the same thing. If you go back over here to the GBTC chart, I was looking at this. I made previous videos about that. And let me go to the 45-minute chart. I'll show you guys. Put this back on. So GBTC could come all the way back down, and then probably wick through that area. So like 8 to 10%. Okay. So that other chart from the 2018 fractal was 14%. This is saying like 8, 10%. So then, it would not be unrealistic to see Bitcoin over here to make that type of move again, from these areas, 8%, 10%, right in that area. Okay. I just want to give you guys that heads up. I'm looking at GBTC chart. I keep an eye on that. The Ethereum Grayscale chart maintains a low. And if the GBTC breaks that significant trend with weekly, preferably weekly candle bodies below that, I would say, look, there's some issues going on in the market. That's what I would be looking for. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.